Let me take you now to the dishes we are going to do today. So what we're doing today is basically diced fruit. We're using very, very simple ingredients. We're using ingredients which we can find on the market. You can find apples, you can find pear, you can find pineapple, you can find gula melaka, and all the ingredients we're using today are very, very easily available ingredients. The concept is to do like a marmalade of fruits. So here I'm using again apple, pear, pineapple, and of course raisins. And we're just gonna cook them slowly, like braising them with a little bit of butter and a bit of sugar. And all the spices are going to bring all the flavors of the fruits up. At the end of the day, what is important here is to be able to reduce, when we do desserts, the amount of sugar and the amount of fat we're using. So all I want to do is to reduce, at least as I can, anything which are unhealthy, sugar and fat. I want to do a quick caramel. So what I do, I take a little bit of butter, a bit of gula melaka. I like this brown sugar because it's unrefined, so it's something which, again, is a little bit healthy. And if I melt the butter and the sugar together, I obtain a caramel. So we're gonna just pan fry or poach or braise actually the fruits into the caramel. Yeah. If you follow me with the recipe, there is one ingredient missing, which is vanilla. I didn't get the vanilla beans. I think they're still asleep. It's a little early to get them. The supplier didn't arrive yet, so we'll do this recipe without the vanilla. Nice. If you don't want to use lime, but you feel like grating a bit of orange instead, it's really, really up to you. One little thing which I like in my desserts, it's quite new for me, is ginger. In Europe, the first time I tasted ginger, I thought it would taste like soap. It's the impression I had. And since I'm in Asia, I really think it's one of my favorite ingredients. I use ginger everywhere. Thank you. The recipe calls for herbs like mint. One of the things I always do on TV or in my kitchen is to play with texture. I like to have crunchy, I want to have sweet, a little bit of saltiness. I like to have juiciness. I like to have all those things together in my mouth. It's a play. The ingredients, the flavors you're gonna have are coming from fresh ingredients, which we have here. But the texture is where the creativity comes in. So one of the things I do for this recipe is a sort of crumble, which I will put on top of the little glasses. We're gonna fill the glass with those fruits here, put a little bit of tomato on it, and we'll finish it with a crumble of pistachio and pine nuts. So crumble of pistachio and pine nuts is very simple to do. Take a blender, we put pine nuts, a little bit of pistachio, and basically all what I have to do is blend it. Go. Fantastic, here we are. So now I've got crumble of pistachio and pine nuts. And in this crumble, add a little bit of butter just to make it sticking together. I use baking paper or cling film to make it thin and flat. And basically I just roll it to obtain something quite thin. Now, when it's still soft and runny, I use a magic fridge, which is just there. And when I pull it out, it's all nice and set. And basically my crumble with butter give me this as a result. I just need to cut about the same, a disc, which will be exactly the same size than that glass here. Okay, I'll do the big one. Beautiful. It's a beautiful setting we have here. Unfortunately, I don't have an oven, but I've got better. I've got blowtorch. If you put it in the oven, basically what's happened is you're going to burn the top of your things and you obtain a sort of crumble which looks like this. It's pretty simple. That's it.